No.
Kellan! Slap yourself in the wiener right now. Wake up.
Gather round and listen to a tale of brave souls, big and small, where they go on adventures, where they may trip but never fall. Trials, triumphs, and doing their best. Join us, friends, on a stumble quest. Last time on Stumble Quest.
Hey, buddy, hey, I need you to take this money and get yourself some towny clothes, because what you got going on right here sticks out like a sore thumb.
I know what you're talking about. Incognito.
Yes.
Brix turns around and sees Knack, and she's just like, wow,
What do you think?
that's
Incognito.
I need you to pretend that you are a rich noble. Look at your cool clothes, very rich. The next part of my performance is a wonderful magical card trick.
and then she produces 3 little cards. She shows the 3 cards, and she's like,
I have before you 2 black cards and 1 red card. Produce a red card, and everything is yours. I require you.
and she points at Knack.
Oh,
The cards favor you. You have won.
And she shakes her little back paws so they make janglies.
Oh.
Who else wishes to try their fate with the cards from beyond the stars?
Alfie the Bleeder.
So maybe you have
He
to roll
sees
a-
that you've done some shady shit. He knows what you've done.
Yeah.
At this point, he's either going to win more or show that you're cheating, and that is all a win to him.
Great.
And she, like, looks around, she sees Knack, and she, like, makes eye contact, and she's just like,
Knack bounces a little bit and nods. Knack turns to the guy standing next to him and shouts in his face,
hey! Get your hands off my donkey saws!
punches him in the face.
Alfie the Bleeder, having already lost track of what Brix was doing and being distracted by Knack's outburst, has not been keeping track of Brix's cards at all,
yeah.
and just kind of picks one at random.
And she flips it over, and she's
Yeah.
black, and it's black, and she's like,
Oh no! Fate is bad or whatever. Bye.
Where do you
Alright,
guys
let's take a
retreat to?
I guess we retreat back to the pub.
So after Knack and Brix get a fair distance away from where they were,
So that the heat is off.
So the heat's off and nobody's watching. They've lost stars, like wanted
Like in
stars.
GTA.
Yeah.
Should have punched that prostitute, man.
Oh fuck.
The crowd
money
is
back.
sort of-
Knack's changed. Knack's
Yeah.
a different guy now. He's
Knack
punching.
fucks
He's
now.
punching prostitutes.
He got a girlfriend and everything was downhill from there.
Yeah. Fuck. Has he even hung out with his girlfriend at all in like a week?
To be fair, her
Not
mom's
really.
kind of like cock blocking you too, so.
It's fine. I'll make
You guys
up
are
for it
busy, it's
later.
fine.
Busy stealing.
Yes. All right, so you guys are leaving the crowd, which you
No,
gathered
we're
in-
far away.
Yeah.
We're in some alley somewhere, having just lost all our wanted stars. Knack turns to Brix as they walk.
I didn't realize that your real name is Claudia.
Oh, I mean, listen, my real name is Brix. Don't believe the hype or whatever anyone else is saying. Claudia is my mom.
Your mom.
Yeah, she's really special.
Was your mom a performer?
I mean, aren't we all on the grand stage of life?
Where is your mom now?
I don't know. I hope to figure it out.
Maybe we can find her together someday.
Brix like nods, and she's just like,
I'd like that.
"Yay!"
They
waddle away.
waddle off.
I
Yeah,
was like, and then everyone wiggles in approval, apparently.
yeah.
Yeah.
They waddle away like penguins.
You're
Oswalt,
just
Art,
chasing fucking...
Damia, and all the research crew have been looking after Honey and Socks and Frogger all day. People have been increasingly been made uncomfortable by Frogger because, like,
His number one skill.
I feel like he'd be easy to ignore. I guess until you notice him.
No,
like,
yeah,
as soon as you notice him staring at you,
Yeah.
it's impossible to ignore.
Yeah, no, as soon as you notice,
Yeah.
then you're just like, I don't like this. It's immediate.
For the majority of the day, whenever Art has been nearby, Frogger has been staring at Art. Otherwise, Frogger has been staring at Oswalt.
I hate that frog.
He's fine. He's just a weird frog.
Art also hates that frog.
Yeah, Oswalt.
It was just a cute frog I wanted to keep.
No, I hate
And now
him
he's just
so
with us.
much.
Oswalt never noticed because he's focused.
It's fair enough.
Art noticed.
I can't believe
tried to
Frogger has
ignore
been
it.
defeated.
He has not been. He hasn't accepted defeat. He hasn't blinked once.
He is the evil.
His eyes are gonna dry out and fall out of his tiny skull, dude.
He doesn't understand what that means.
I didn't say it to him. Okay.
I'm just saying, it doesn't matter. It makes no difference to Frogger.
I wonder if I can control undead Frogger.
He's not undead.
Yeah, but we can kill it.
Yeah, but a
then he
hammer
could be
could make him dead. Someone's
Someone stamping on him
Yeah.
could make him dead.
Well, you could do that, yeah. Like, you could use him as an experiment, I guess. You could kill Frogger and then infect him with whatever, and
No, I'm not going to do that.
No.
then see what happens.
I don't want to become the focus of this thing's ire.
No. The demon that clearly lives
Yeah.
inside of it.
Well, he's looking at you anyway.
That's fine. He can look all he wants.
I assume at the point where Brix and Knack come into the anthill, Art has like a glass of wine and is just staring at this fucking frog at the table.
Yeah, as soon as everybody converges back at the anthill, the frog is staring at Art again.
And he's just staring back at this point, just like...
Knack changes back to his normal clothing before meeting up with the rest of the group.
What, just in front of Brix?
No,
But-
I guess he went back to his hotel or whatever.
Does he keep any of the clothing, or just changes back entirely to his old costume?
He changes back entirely.
Okay.
He has to keep
He's
this.
got keep incognito.
He has to keep this
Incognito.
alternate personality secret.
Alright, fair enough.
His alter ego.
Cool.
His dark alter ego.
Oswald's kind of singularly focused at this point, so he's working and then going to bed and then going back to work.
Okay.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
At the end of the day, as far as progress has been made, as far as all the remedies and things you guys have been making, you've been making strides towards preventative measures and not so much cures.
Okay.
So you're getting close to a vaccine rather than a cure.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
so
something.
We know how to kill these things.
Yeah.
And I don't give
yeah,
a
so
shit.
you know how to stop them already.
Yeah.
And we know that more aren't going to get made
Yes.
because Damia's not making them anymore.
And I'm not Knack, so I don't give a fuck if these animals die.
Well, great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
So did someone go and like fill that pit in? Or at
No.
least make the walls higher so shit doesn't fall out anymore?
We just ditched.
Yeah.
Shit.
no, everybody just fucking bailed.
Well, maybe we should send some guards to do that.
To go burn the dead animal pit?
Or something. Or at least make the walls higher or fill it in. It's something.
I mean,
Somebody should maybe say something if
Yeah.
you guys feel like it.
yeah. I mean, we could just toss a few alchemist fire in there. It's probably fine.
Very
Watch it
good.
burn with like tired, sad eyes.
As an aside, a group of 3 guards go out to the bone pit and find their way out to the lake and climb up that hill. And one of them throws in an alchemist fire, and the group of them just kind of like stands there solemnly looking down at it, wondering where it all went wrong.
One of them wants
Jesus
their hands
Christ.
and they're like, don't be disrespectful.
Libra's been around, I assume, yeah?
Yeah, Lieber's been about. He's kind of been bouncing back and forth between the research lab and other things, because he's been trying to look into more of specifically what Cal has been up to. So he's been trying to find out things between the zombie shit and the church thing, because They're both sort of related to him. And
So
that's sort of
Libra's
where...
drinking with me.
Yes, exactly.
I bet Libra was moving around a little faster than usual now that his pockets are so light.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
Libra doesn't usually have a lot of money because, as a brief little backstory thing, one thing that Red and I had talked about at one point is that Scarlet frequently sneaks in and takes Libra's jobs right before he finishes them.
Oh.
Just because she's just like, well, I can finish it faster. And he's like, God damn it! He is light on money frequently.
Poor boy never gets paid.
Yeah. He gets paid for a lot of his bounty hunting things, just not a lot of the treasure hunting things that he tries to do, because he just doesn't finish them fast enough.
Aw.
Yeah.
She gives him lots of presents, though, here and there,
Yeah.
to make up for it.
And he feels like it's spiteful.
You may never know.
You may never know. So, yes, Libra is now at the bar drinking with Art.
Yeah. Who's basically just waiting for Knack to come back and take all of his fucking animals so he can go to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you feed him?
No. I don't have, like, magic that
I mean, okay.
Makes food.
makes food. Like, I can't make shit grow. Just toss air
Socks
at
is
him.
very hungry.
Literally air.
I love the idea of you just like and fucking. Have you ever seen videos of like dogs when you like shoot the hose and they're like, and he does that? Yeah.
But he has a sock in his nose, so he can get anything.
I think I'm able to channel my spells through
through honey.
through
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah, you can.
So at some point during the day,
just some
honey could've
berries
just been
sprout out of his head.
bleh, and like unrolled his tongue, and there's just a bunch of magical berries sparkling there. It's just like, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Socks is satisfied.
Okay, good.
Honey is confused.
You're like, who the fuck is coming to feed
What
Socks?
is happening right now?
And then Honey's just like,
Okay. After this night, you guys go out and do another couple of schemes for the next 2 nights. I was going to say that you make a net gain of 15 gold, because you don't want to make as big of a scene, I'm assuming.
sure,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
that's fair. Yeah, we're
Just
not, it's
based
not
on- yeah.
active or engaged. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally
Yeah.
fair.
Because it was kind of a big deal the first night that you guys went out.
Yeah.
Which is admittedly mostly my fault. But okay, so over the next few days, and by next few I mean literally 2, pretty much things are as normal, quote unquote. So Brix and Knack kind of lay a little bit more lowball the prices a little bit, and kind of give back, but still make a net positive gain.
Yeah, by no means did they stop. They just
No.
They just,
Stop.
that
they-
just got a
they-
little bit intense the first time, so they decided to
Yeah. And otherwise, there's just more slow progress as far as the preventative/curative measures go, and not really a lot of progress made on the research on the church goes and all that. After a couple days pass, though, Knack's sword and Githka are ready for pickup.
Sorry, I'm really excited. I was jumping around in my seat. I was bouncing around.
Squeaky, squeaky.
It's Thri-kreen Christmas for Knack.
It is.
Yep. It's a bright and sunny day.
Yeah, Knack,
Unexpectedly.
Knack sits up in bed with the sun shining through the window, clapping his hands together, and he jumps up and he's skipping around his room, getting his things and throwing on his cloak.
Honey is very tired and confused.
He pats Honey on the head and feeds Socks some berries and says,
I'll be back. I have to pick up my new Githka.
and he skips out the door.
The idea of Knack skipping is both delightful and horrifying.
Really
Yeah,
fun.
just a really, just
Yeah. Skipping on 4 legs.
oh god.
All right.
He's happily scuttling along on all 6.
Yeah.
Oh God, Jesus, he's going really fast.
Anyway, he makes his way hurriedly to the town hall, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the same one that you spoke to initially to have your Githka repaired and your sword identified is just showing up there and has a big mug of tea. And he's like, "Oh boy, wow, you're prompt."
Am I too early? Is it not done?
No, it's totally done. It's totally done. Okay, hang on. And so he kind of steps through the door and invites you in because, I mean, you're going to be right there anyway. So
Knack has his hands together and he's clapping the fingers.
He leads you in and kind of like stops and leaves you at the desk where you initially first dropped off all your things. Mm-hmm, and he kind of goes back behind. He disappears behind a door. And he comes back a moment later, and he has a couple of things wrapped up in cloth. And as he comes back, he, like, unfurls them and, like, lays them out on the desk in front of you. One is your now repaired Githka with the giant centipede heads on either end of it. And it works exactly as you might expect, except now it looks tremendously different.
Yeah.
With each end of it having a big bulbous fucking head with pincers on the end of it.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That's metal as fuck,
Horrifying.
though.
Yeah.
It's a trident made of fucking bug heads.
And
Does
the
it come
other
with intimidation?
being the sword with the frowny face on the crossguard of it. Well, I've repaired your Githka. It's in perfect working order again. As for the sword, well, for the
it's
most
cursed.
it works like a longsword for the most part. It is magic. I'm not sure you're gonna find it the most helpful. It just kind of makes people feel bad.
Oh.
Makes who,
Depression.
makes who feel bad?
People you hit.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
No, but like emotionally.
It's a double-edged
Yeah.
sword, basically.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's,
if I got cleaved in half, I would feel pretty bad emotionally.
Yeah. So you can hit people with it and do damage, or you can hit people with it and do emotional damage.
Oh.
Knack frowns.
I don't want that. I mean, I'll sell it, but I don't want this.
You don't want it? Can I take it?
Do you want this?
Give it to Art so he'll have another weapon to drop.
You can't.
Sure.
You don't have to kill people.
Knack squints.
Jeph told me I'm not allowed to have any more weapons at one point.
You
Yeah,
have
but
a lot.
wouldn't
I have a lot.
Art would be so good at dealing emotional damage, I think. Because he's like super in tune with his emotions, so he knows
But
what
that
hurts
just seems.
best.
It just seems evil.
This sword is supposed to make some people feel insecure. Like,
Yeah, it makes it so
them
that
feel
you might-
bad emotionally.
You might heal from your wounds, but you might still want to kill yourself afterwards.
I don't.
God.
I don't want
Art.
this sword.
Yeah, I don't.
But it's
I want
like
this
I want
to be
this so
you
around
can
Art.
either
I don't want
do
this around
actual
any of us.
points of lethal damage, or you can make them feel bad, like very emotionally,
yeah.
psychologically bad.
I don't want that sword to be near Art. God
Knack-
forbid he crit fail. And
Knack
just
doesn't
make
play the
himself feel
psychological
Oh, I didn't
damage
think of
game,
that.
but he'll.
worse. I have to think of that.
I'll take it for now.
I'll hold on to it for now. Thank you for appraising it for me.
Of course, yes, of course. No worries. You've already paid us and such.
Thank you. It has been an honor. Goodbye.
Knack leaves.
Bye.
And a blessed day to you, my friend.
Knack bows. And then takes his leave.
And again, the one farther in the back is like, yes.
Yes. So cool. And Knack skips off. Woo! And he's holding his weapon in public.
Swinging it around.
Hugging it.
So you took the sword that deals emotional damage, yes?
I did. I'm gonna hold on to it because it could be useful to
yeah, I was about
someone.
to say, I feel like that might be useful.
I feel like
Probably
everything
can't
has
do
a
that.
purpose, and so it could be useful to someone. But for Knack,
You have essentially a normal longsword and or
a magical item,
something that deals psychological damage.
That just feels evil to Knack, though. That like feels
You
like,
could feed it.
legitimately evil.
You could feed it to Socks.
Oh.
I bet. What if it makes him sad forever?
Oh,
Sad.
true. Maybe
That's
it's bad.
a legit
Maybe
concern.
it's
Yeah.
bad.
No, it's not. He eats death magic. I've fed him necromantic
That's
energy,
true.
and he's fine.
I just go back to the group.
Okay, so
Okay.
you a couple days have passed.
Yeah.
You and Brix got a little bit of money
Yeah.
so
Just a
as
bit.
to not draw too much attention.
Brix keeps the money.
Yeah.
I haven't kept any of it.
You got your shit fixed / identified. Little has been made
Yeah.
known on the church. And for the most part, a preventative measure has been produced.
Okay.
It's not 100% effective as far as like acting as a vaccine of sorts. So it wouldn't cure anything that's currently affected, but it would prevent things from being affected in the future.
So what, they just dump it in the river?
Yeah, essentially. That's that's the idea.
I also want to say, like, as the research has been progressing these, like, next couple days, Art's definitely been, like, looking more over Oswalt and Damia's shoulder at the, like, necromancy stuff. He is really, like, Oswalt won't let him know anything about his magic, and he is very curious about it, and knows there's no risk to him, of him, like, accidentally learning it, like Oswalt did, because he, like, physically can't
Yeah.
use magic. Yeah, been kind of, like, looking at the other people's homework, seeing
Yeah.
what's going on,
Yeah.
as he's been, like,
Okay.
working on his own shit.
Cool.
And I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
say Oswald offered no resistance to that.
Okay.
I think one of the other reasons why Oswald doesn't want you to know much about his magic is because I don't want to fucking scare the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say Damia had a similar reaction where at first, like the first couple of days, she was very closed off to like showing anybody her notes and magic and things purely because clearly things have gone badly in her past. But the more things have gone on, the more open she's been. In the like last day, she's been very open to like sharing her notes with Art.
Because he also just wants to know, like, what we're up against at
Yeah.
this point.
Sure.
Because this is all Cal's shit.
Yeah.
So,
Cal's nonsense
Fuck
and
that guy.
such.
yeah.
Would it be fair to say that Art has been taking his own notes and like jotting down some of the
Oh, yeah.
symbols and things? Okay.
Yeah.
So as this research has been progressing and you've been getting closer to figuring out how to prevent it, and you already know exactly how it's been spreading, i.e. it's been spreading through the lake and been therefore spreading through all of the rivers that come out of that lake. At one point, one of the researchers is suggesting that they just make a big vat of this vaccine and dump it all into the lake. Which is
I mean, on the,
The
surface, sounds like a fine idea.
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Dumping chemicals in large bodies of water have never gone poorly.
No,
This
it's
should be
never gone
fine.
bad.
No, it's never gone poorly at all. R.E. 5 days ago.
Knack doesn't feel good about this.
Yes, and why is that?
How much more can we pollute this environment? What if this is just pushing Cal's agenda? What if he wants us to do this? How can we trust her?
Well, what else can we do?
But it's not just her. We have been researching this as well. We want to fix this as badly as you do, if not more so.
Yeah, if not more. They live here. This wasn't just her idea or my idea. It was, and he gestures to the group, our idea. We've been working nonstop on this.
Knack puts his head down.
You're right. I trust you.
Oswald goes, oh. Well, thank you. And he looks exhausted because he's been working so much, and he strikes a
Aw.
little pose, and he's just like,
Right.
He goes back to working with the group to make the vaccine and then distribute it in the water.
Vat.
Yep. Okay.
Knack just keeps his head down and just shuts up. Doesn't say anything else.
Oh.
Yeah, Oswalt was surprised. He was expecting more of a fight from Knack.
Okay. So, over the next little bit, they produce big-ass barrel of the potion that they have manufactured over the last few days. Go and start wheeling it out towards the lake.
Wheeling.
Yep, they have it on a
Wheeling,
dolly. There's a
dealing.
few people accompanying it. It's going at a good quick click towards the lake. And yeah, I assume people are accompanying this little
Yeah.
caravan,
Nah.
unless you don't.
yeah.
No, Oswalt is.
Well, yeah,
For
Art's,
sure.
Art's gonna go.
Oswalt wants to see the project to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
Brix will
go.
just hang back. She's keeping her strength for
yeah.
the night shenanigans.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like at the very back, and I'm like talking through my communication crystal, like on a phone. And there's a quill taking notes very fast right next to Scarlet, and she seems to talking about a lot of shit that makes no sense. It sounds like politics, but also religion stuff. So. She
Some
must
politics.
She must be inquiring about some shit, and she's just behind her, like talking to someone you don't really want to talk about, but you know, about shit. that
Yeah,
needs to
just
be-
like, so this is whatever,
yeah.
and blah, blah, blah.
She's like at the back. She's going, but not paying the most attention, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say Art is gonna go with them, but I also think he is like probably actually exhausted at this point.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
okay.
the ring's probably done at this point since it's been a couple more days,
Yeah,
and
fair
I
enough.
assume he is
I
not.
think you still have 2 more charges on
Okay.
that, but it's
Has
getting
he
close.
been able to sleep? You are the judge of that.
Not really.
Yeah.
I want
Or
to say he's had
meditate,
like
I
a
guess.
few hours of good meditation.
Yeah.
Not enough to
Yeah.
really tie him over, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
a few. Enough that it exists still.
Functioning.
You know, is Knack with the group with
Yeah.
the vaccine?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so and Oswalt is also Brix is hanging
Brix is
back.
chilling.
Yeah.
Where's
Okay.
Doki?
Doki's still in the town, man.
Doki's not here?
No.
Knack's bummed because he thought Doki would be here.
I mean,
He's trying to show
Doki
up
has
and be
been
like, "Look at me
going
care
in
about
and out of
stuff."
the research
Yeah.
group over the past few days because
I mean-
that's kind of what her job is. But she's not typically part of like a adventuring crew.
She has stuff
I
to
felt
do, man.
bad that
She
Knack
was-
didn't spend time with Doki
Yeah,
over
but
the
she-
past couple days.
Well, no, she was working.
You both were. It's only been a couple days.
Not really. I mean, sneaking off every night and doing fucking crimes. Not spending time with
Crime,
Doki.
swindles. There's a difference.
It's
Tiny
fine.
crime.
Yeah.
Victimless crimes, really.
Except for all those victims.
So y'all get to the lake, close to where you guys found the bone pit.
Which is now burnt.
Yeah, which is now a smoldering hole.
Yeah, that whole hill is a lot shorter than it used to be. 'Cause it's burned down.
Smells vaguely of barbecue.
Yeah, it smells very smoky. It's actually kind of a pleasant smell in the area,
And
but
then
like you
feel
don't
bad.
want to acknowledge it because you know what it was. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Just like, oh, it smells nice, but like I don't want to say that because it's kind of fucked up. So you get to the edge of the lake with the
You
big
do.
barrel of vaccine on the dolly.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go to dump it into the lake, and the vaccine is largely of a bright pink color, which is brightly contrasted against the blue of the water, and you can kind of see it spread out evenly across all the rivers that it pours out into, and are thusly reminded of the one river that runs underground towards the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah. So we distribute the vaccine.
Yep.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oswald.
that river
done.
runs into the lake?
That river runs out of the lake, down past the city, out into the sea.
All right. So after they distribute the vaccine, he sits down in the grass and is very tired, and then kind of lays down in the grass and just kind of goes, making the world a better place. All those jerks can eat my
Ass.
Face. And, like,
Making the world a better place takes everything you got.
yeah. So he sings himself a little song, kind of fucks it up, and goes, yeah. And
All
then just
those jerks can eat my ass.
It sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
the rest of the work crew starts singing. Jump cut to all of us in the anthill.
Well, that's a cold open.
Wow.
That took a turn I wasn't expecting.
Me too.
You know, the funny thing is, as a kid, I don't ever remember actively watching Cheers.
I watched so much fucking Cheers
watched a lot
as
of it.
like a child, which I don't think is the age of person who
No.
should have been watching Cheers.
No, not really.
But I'm like, I vividly recall watching it as like 6-year-old Nick just being like, yeah, I fucking love this show.
I constantly forget that Frasier's a spinoff.
Yep.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Frasier is a fucking Cheers spinoff.
yes.
What?
Anyway,
Anyway, so Oswalt sings himself the little song, fucks it up, kind of giggles at himself, and then gets back up and starts helping everybody get back to...
Get back to the city.
yeah,
Yeah.
you all right over
Alright.
there?
Yeah,
All
no-
right. Since you already have you know where you're going at this point. It doesn't take nearly as long to get to and from that point as it did the day before, or the day that you went and investigated before, rather. So you get back well before nightfall at this point. You guys are all back in the city. You have distributed the vaccine. You have watched the bright pink spread out amongst the lake and go into the various rivers.
So what's the mood right now? What's the vibe? Like, are we
mean,
all
like-
like solemn? Are
I
we
would-
like
It's
optimistic?
pretty good.
Yeah.
People are very stoked because
Yeah.
they are anticipating that tomorrow, because the vaccine is distributed, that they're going to be able to go back out and continue all their like sailing escapades and trading and blah blah blah, and trade
Yeah.
is going to pick back up, and the
Which
city's going
means
to be
we can get on our way.
Yeah.
full of money again.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say this right now, Jeph. If this woman with the ghost arm is fucking with us and she did a big bad and poisoned everybody, I'm
Yep.
coming after you personally.
Do it.
She,
I dare you.
no, we
And then Knack can
sensed
say,
her motives
I knew it.
multiple times.
She had a very similar demeanor to Oswalt, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's old Oswalt.
Yeah. It's Oswald, but older, and a woman, and an amputee.
Yeah, I mean,
Basically
I would
the same.
imagine. All I can say is Oswald's pretty psyched, especially considering getting here, he was constantly bombarded with again old foes, quote unquote,
Yeah.
basically insinuating that his existence is bad and bad for everyone. For him to actually very solidly and in a bigger way than he's used to fix a problem, he feels like it's a big fuck you to everybody. You know what
And
I mean?
after you guys, after the party that was distributing the vaccine comes back, anybody who's out in the streets and has been expecting and waiting for the party to get back, they're all amazingly excited. They're
We get a
cheering.
hero's welcome.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So similar to what you guys may have experienced in King's Peak when everybody was stoked that you guys were there. Everybody is now stoked that you guys have been there and have been helping for the past couple days. Everybody is just applauding your presence and your triumphant return from your very menial task.
Yeah.
So when is the hanging of those bullies?
I don't think the penalty was death.
Are they? Wait. Are they
No.
hanging?
No, they're still awaiting trial at this point. They're just in jail. But they'll probably
Fuck 'em.
hang.
I want them to hang.
No one told me the penalty was death. I mean, they're assholes, but
Once they're hung, I can take control of their bodies and send them back to their families
no,
and be like,
no.
At this point,
no.
they're just
Hard stop on that, Bren.
they're just in a cell down in a basement somewhere.
What's
Okay.
Brix doing?
Just chilling.
chilling, taking a nap. She hears the cheering and sees you guys returning from like a window, and is just like,
Yeah, I helped. I didn't do much. Yeah. Yeah.
I like the idea of Brix just went out and bought jewels. And
Okay.
you're just like covered in gold chains. And you're just like
big fluffy coat and like ostentatious sunglasses.
Yeah.
So as you guys are returning, Doki greets Knack and is like,
How did it go? I think everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah? That's great.
I think so.
So the thing,
Everyone
it's
worked.
everywhere that it needs to be.
Everyone worked really hard.
That's fantastic.
I think it's gonna pay off.
Oh, that's such a relief. I'm so glad. The sooner things get back to normal here, the better.
See, it wasn't all worth it, friend. Your girlfriend's happy.
Knack sighs, and
Doki gives Knack a big hug.
Knack looks at Art and does a sneaky thumbs up,
Sneaky thumbs up.
and then embraces the hug.
Aw, yay!
So you got something out of it.
Knack was wrong.
You made it to hug base.
Ooh.
Knack got that hug he was looking for.
Okay.
He's good now.
That's it. That's all you needed.
Yeah.
As you guys are all settling back into the town, everything's great. People are discussing plans to like set up their ships again and get ready to set sail
Amazing.
and go out and do trades and such. Just a little bit out from the docks on the water, some bubbles
Stop it.
begin arising.
No, don't do it.
Are you
No,
serious?
don't
Oh,
do
I'm
it.
completely serious.
No, everything's fine.
Is it boss time? Are we gonna have to fight a boss?
No, don't do it.
Am I
It's like she
JK,
pulls out a fucking broom and flies up into the sky and turns green.
JK.
You bitch! I knew it.
I don't want her to be a bad guy.
I don't want him to be a bad guy either. JK.
No.
Knack was picking up on those vibes from the start. Y'all were like, no, feelings.
Scarlet?
Feelings.
This was in the water. This lady's not even there. Poor lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Alright,
fucked off.
Let's go.
She got
No,
out
she's
of.
still there.
She got out of Dodge.
She's still
She packed her bags. and left.
bags and leave.
All right, so where
Hey,
are
we're
we?
going to
It's
that
just
fucking
some
water.
swamp gas. It's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, do we know that something's happening there? Is that some metagaming?
I mean, the water's boiling.
I mean, the water is bubbling. You don't know anything for sure yet. But
With a-
something's happening
With a
for
12,
sure.
do I spot it?
Oh, yeah.
Town?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you spot
So
it.
Wait, are we
fucking go
next to
over
the
there.
lake?
Yeah.
I
thought we
the
went
whole
back
place
to
is
No,
next
no,
to the
you're
lake.
back in the town.
Yeah, we're back
Yeah.
in the ocean.
Yeah,
near the
so
ocean.
it's out in the ocean that you're seeing
Yeah.
bubbles.
Like in the harbor.
We're seeing a bubble and spew.
You're seeing bubbles
Yo.
rise up from beyond the docks.
Okay.
Thanks, ladies.
Anyway.
All right. So Oswalt sees this, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
This-
Wait, roll a
I don't
spot.
have any dice.
Oh, great. I will do one for you.
Art rolled.
Yes, but, like, barely.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think also barely, but he's like, oh.
You see it and you're like, is that...
Yeah, he's
Do
gonna
you,
go
do
over.
you see that?
He's gonna go over and check it out.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I was
you
gonna
can
say.
Brix see this from the inn? Like if she was hanging out on a windowsill?
Or can she
Yeah.
see her friends go and run over to the?
I roll sense motive on the bubbles.
Do it. Roll it.
Here we go. I got a 1. Oh, no, that's a 7. No, that's a 1.
Mac goes blind.
He accidentally looks at the sun.
Mac goes to, like, put his hand over his eyes to see
just
better,
pokes his
but he
eye.
goes a little bit too low and pokes himself in the eye.
Anyway, we're going to the fucking ocean.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say.
Going to the ocean.
Nobody can swim.
I can't swim.
Nobody
I don't
can
know.
swim.
Brix doesn't really good swim.
Honey can probably swim.
I
Well,
don't.
by instinct.
I don't know. Actually,
Nobody can swim.
I would imagine Oswalt can swim. He
swim
lived in a.
This is where
Oswalt.
This is where we die.
Knack
You
starts
did manage to
pushing
see. You
Honey
rolled a
towards the
17,
water.
right? Okay, so yeah, Scarlet can see it like she spots it like and is like, shit's bobbling, yo.
I don't actually. I tap my crystal so that it shuts up, and I'm like, I'll call you back. The ocean's boiling.
Knack is pushing Honey across the beach into the water.
What?
Knack is shoving Honey into the water and just motioning for everyone to get off.
Okay, so Doki sees the water boiling.
Any of the rivers? Any of them? None of them led down here, did they?
Yeah, one leads to the ocean.
Oh, did we forget to tell everybody about the underground river? Oh, we forgot to tell anybody, even one person.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't tell anyone.
We're not going to pretend this was a bad idea.
I'm talking about the royal
We
we.
didn't tell anybody.
Nobody
And
said
Jeph
anything,
did
though.
very pointedly mention it as we were putting the thing in the water that we remember
Ah,
it.
this is my bad, isn't it?
It's been like a week and nobody said shit.
I assumed it was known.
Yeah.
They live here.
I thought we
Yeah,
reported
they live
it.
here.
I am
I
shocked
figured.
that this
I don't
is
know if
news
we.
to anybody
I
that
I
lives
don't
here.
think we ever said
They
Did we
had
not
been,
report this?
No,
It
we
had
did
been
a bad,
pointed
you
out that
guys.
a lot
No, I
of the
did-
monsters had been coming from the south of the city, but the only known river opening was to the north.
Oh, Knack got so hung up on
so they were
being
all
a.
coming out of the ocean, and yeah, this is our bad. This one's
No,
on
this
us.
is Knack didn't.
Well, maybe
report
it's
it.
nothing. Maybe
Knack
there's a
saw
big
it with
fish.
his own eyeballs.
It's probably fine.
I had a fish brain at the time. That's my excuse. What's yours?
Well,
Well, nothing
May-
has happened yet.
maybe it's nothing. Maybe
Yeah, okay,
it's fine.
we're going down to
Yeah.
I hope that it's not.
Art ready
Knack
bow.
transform into animal.
Well, I was gonna say before heading over to the water, Oswalt turns to Doki and says, "Get everybody inside."
You got it. I just. I hope for the best, and I hope that it is not, in fact, Crabmangander.
A what?
I'm sorry, pardon?
In fact, a what?
The world crab.
Oh, I don't think
world
it's world crab. That sounds crazy. No, Knack doesn't say that, but
Can you tell us a little bit about this world crab before we go over there to definitely fight it?
Oswalt just ran over.
You know the legend of
No, I don't.
Crabmangander, the world crab.
No, you're really
the
speed this up.
legendary the beast that it looks like a crab, it acts like a crab,
tastes
but
like a crab.
it's definitely a big
But it's
crab.
definitely
crab,
not
yeah.
a crab.
But it's supposed to be a docile, passive beast.
It cradles the world in its gentle pincers.
Oswald's gone, by the way.
Yeah.
He ran over.
Knack,
I can't explain.
How
the
many
face
turn-
that,
how many
I
rounds-
or Scarlet is making right now? I don't know.
I assume by this point, Brix has padded down to the dock area where you guys are, and just
Crabmangander.
Everyone knows about the world crab.
Everybody knows about the world crab.
Says Brix.
y'all telling me you never heard of the world crab? Jeph.
It's a giant beast.
for our
It's
sins.
got
For Crabmangander?
6 pincers.
So,
With a 13, do I know anything immediately about the world crab?
You
just
have
straight
heard.
knowledge
You
check.
have heard legends.
Yeah.
Legends upon legends of sailors who have encountered a legendary quote-unquote giant crab.
Have I heard of any of the legends where the sailors win?
No,
Fuck.
but you've heard of legends of sailors who have seen it passively. Where they just see a giant orange mass with they describe as 1,000 pincers.
But is he a friendly guy or is he like? Is
Normally.
is he
Yeah.
a guardian?
He's probably pearlescent at this point.
Okay, hold on. How many turns? How many spell can Knack do that are standard?
how many spell?
Well, I don't know how many spells
many can
can
he
that?
do?
We're not on. We're okay. So we are not on turn. We haven't rolled initiative. How many spell can Knack do?
I don't know. How many spell can that do?
Jeph, this is a very specific question. This is a yes or no answer.
Are you asking in a time frame?
Can Knack do 3 spell?
Yeah. Probably.
Knack, point his
Do
finger
you
in
want
the
to do
water.
that?
Yes. Knack points his finger in the water.
Where in the water?
At the boobies?
In the shallows, but not right immediately at his feet. He's standing in front of the water. He tried to push Honey in. Honey wouldn't go.
no
Honey
shit.
don't want to go in the water.
I can't fucking believe that he wouldn't want to go in the water.
Knack tried. Knack can't say he didn't try. Knack pointed in the water. He say friend, and then a shark pop up.
Why are you talking like this?
You point in the shallows and a shark pops up.
Knack
He's
pointed.
flopping in the shallow.
No!
Too shallow
Sharks
for-
swim in the shallows. Did
How
you know
shallow is
most
it?
shark attacks happen in 1 meter of water? You fucking idiot.
I thought you were talking about like this shallow, like half a foot of water.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a street puddle, you idiot. Knack pointed his other finger in the water. Another shark.
You sound like a children's show.
I thought you were going to say,
Shark pop up.
you sound like a children.
You do sound like a children.
And then
I point again at the water.
And then Knack-
Second shark.
And then Knack points
More
at
sharks.
And then Knack point at himself and go, huh? And then
And he's also a shark.
no.
He's a fish.
He turned it. No, wait. Can he?
He's a
Knack,
lobster.
Knack really wants to turn into a dolphin.
Okay.
Can he?
Sharks
can he turn?
and dolphins are mortal enemies. Dolphins.
It's gonna be so much less useful than a shark.
But Knack can't turn into a shark.
Okay.
Knack can only turn into a dolphin.
Dolphins
Wait,
poke
let
sharks
me-
to death. Don't do this.
With my shark friends now in the water, I'm gonna turn into something. Just give me 1 sec.
Because why would you do anything that makes sense?
What are you talking about? I'm doing more than any of you.
Yeah, no, you're doing shit.
I've
That's for
drawn
sure.
my weapon. Fuck you. I can't turn into a shark and I can't swim.
We
Yeah, then
don't.
why are you shitting on my dolphinness?
We don't have a clear target yet. We have
We don't even know what's
bubbling
happening.
water.
Just because some chick comes up and says it's a huge crab, don't mean that's gonna be a huge crab.
I mean,
Okay, but I want to be ready if it is.
someone's gotta know what it is. Yeah,
People
me
are already
too.
turning into fucking fish over here. We don't even have a plan.
I'm going to
if we
see
ever
what
had
the
a
fuck.
plan?
I'm going into the front lines of battle, you fucker, and you're shitting on me.
You might get killed on your own, dude. I'm just scared for you. As a dolphin, how are you gonna tell us what the fuck's going on? We
Where
don't
the
speak
fuck is
dolphin.
Wild Shape? Oh, there it is.
God damn it.
Please leave everything in the episode.
Crying.
Oh, I think we just spent the last 10 minutes yelling at each other.
I
At
can't.
least 5.
I want that whole conversation to have happened in character with Knack as a fish sticking his head out of the water like, why are you shitting on me?
I'm doing more
Yelling at him, why are you talking like that?
I'm going into the front lines of battle and you guys are shitting on me right now.
It's amazing how Knack's accent goes away when he's pissed.
Yeah, it's funny. Funny, it doesn't
If
sound
I-
anything
if
like
I-
Knack
No, when
anymore.
he's a dolphin, he sounds fine.
Yeah.
I can turn into any small or medium animal.
If I swore,
Is
Art would never.
any.
That's
Is
all I'm
Delphin
gonna say.
medium?
Delphine.
Is Delphine
Belle
medium?
Art did say
a
shit this
medium
episode.
animal.
It's Belle Delphine.
I turned into
That's
Belle
not a real
Delphine.
And I sell Gravefinger some
and
of
then
my
just, like,
bath water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I have the monster manual, please? I have
You
the monster
have it.
manual. Shut up!
Are you trying to find Crabmangonder?
I guarantee you Belle Delphine.
Wait. That's Knack.
Screensaver that
That's
came
Knack.
up.
When you a
Like what you
dolphin.
see?
This is
When you a dolphin and
when you a dolphin.
water is life.
When you a dolphin and crab is life. Alright, so you're gonna go investigate what the fuck is in the water, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you're progressing through the water, making your way downtown, as it were,
This is me
Yeah.
swimming.
Moving fast.
faces past, and he's
we're
homebound.
Yeah.
Doodle-doo-doodle-doo.
All right, so
He sees this friendly fellow in the water,
Oh, good.
but he's enormous.
it
is Crab and Gogger.
There's a lot of crab. There's a lot of claws.
But what is he? Does he
I
look?
like crab.
I like his svelte little
Can I see?
leggies though.
Yeah, he's got tiny leggies.
I think
But he has a lot of big beefy claws.
Crabmangonder, and he's got a bunch of
Crabmangonder.
tentacles
Tentacles.
Oh.
Tentacles.
to swim around with.
Yeah.
And he's enormous, larger than a ship.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very
that's
big.
about what I was expecting. Okay, so it is Crab and Gogger.
Oh yeah, it's him.
I cast Speak with Animals.
Please
To
do.
Crabmangonder?
I
Yes,
think he probably speaks some of you.
and I say, hi, dude.
He says, "Oh!"
Does he really? Does
Yeah.
he look infected?
Yes,
Oh.
as fuck.
Oh, we really should have said something.
It's fine. I just want to know as much as you can explain this. This thing, because we put a vaccine in there, this thing is not making shit infected.
No.
So this thing was
It was
already.
pre-infected.
This
and-
is just aggravating it.
It has been, as far as you can probably assume based on what you know, has been eating infected creatures and thus become infected itself.
Okay.
And now, since you've dumped a vaccine into the water,
It doesn't want to be in the water.
yes, it's
Why-
just irritating it.
Why was
Okay.
Crab and Gogger not spoken about until, it must be Crab and Gogger, come to kill us all? That's like,
Storytelling.
okay.
Oh dear God!
of
We
course,
never fucking asked.
Crab and Gogger,
Okay. So,
the blight of all Thri-kreen.
the water is bubbling.
Yes.
Knack summons 2 sharks and disappears into the water. The rest of the crew is where the water meets the land, looking out to see what happens.
No, on the dock. I'm on the dock.
I'm
me
also
too.
on the dock.
Okay, I'll be there too. What happens?
Maybe not a great idea, but I'm on the dock.
Okay. Doki's been instructed to get people the fuck out of here.
Yes.
The fuck out of Dodge, as it were.
Yeah.
Yes. After having to hastily explain what a crab
Well,
gonger.
I've told Damia to go somewhere safe, unless she decides she wants to fight. She's a grown up. I can't tell her what to do.
Yeah.
But so I go get cover, and we're waiting. What do we see after he disappears into the water?
What do you see after he disappears into the water? Okay, so as the 3 shark fins kind of like disappear into the horizon towards the bubbles, they kind of sink below the water, and the bubbles still continue for a little bit until they stop for a good couple beats, and then from the water rises a gigantic orangey brown mass with pincers all over the place.
And it is kind of pearlescent.
Yeah, a little bit.
I want to
it's
fight
shiny.
a crab. Kaiju.
I want to fight a crab god.
It's Colossal Crab.
No, I
It's
hate it.
Crabmangonder, the
Crabmangonder.
world crab.
Crabmangonder. I've been calling him Crabmagog all
Me
this
too.
entire time.
I was saying
I look like an idiot.
I was saying Crab and Gogger.
It's fine.
All right.
It's
well,
fine.
Knack
So yes,
immediately emerges from the water back towards the group and just
Screaming?
washes up on shore as a
Is
shark,
Still a shark? Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
and then turns back into Knack. It's just
yep, it's Crabmagogger.
all right. Well, all I can say is Oswalt with his jaw on the fucking floor pulls out alchemist
machete?
fire.
Okay. I was like,
It's wet.
it
It's
doesn't
wet,
matter.
though.
It doesn't,
It doesn't matter.
Alchemist fires. They were discussing on the Discord today, like napalm, it just sticks to shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it keeps
It can burn
burning.
underwater.
I'm assuming this is a fight now.
I mean,
'Cause
you've
it-
got to figure out how to fight
It's
it.
not a
it's
fight
out
right
in the
now.
water.
We're gonna die.
How far in the
well,
water?
we have to rally the ships. We have to see if like
Wait,
the
yeah,
people in
there's-
the
yeah, there's
town
no way.
How
have
far in the water?
battleships.
Oh, it's
Like far?
far out in the water. It's decently far out in the water, enough that like you would need a decent sized ship to get out towards it.
We need to assemble a
What?
fleet of ships.
We need to assemble the Avengers.
Oh.
We need to talk to the mayor.
Who knows
Well,
how to I can't.
The
do a ship.
shipmaster.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So, the general atmosphere now is that anybody who
Chaos
is...
and panic? Yes.
Yes, chaos and panic, but also anybody who is in charge of a ship is trying to rally their crew so as to get their ship loaded and ready.
Cool.
Because none of the ships are loaded and ready.
Because...
Except for one.
Cool, I get on the ship. What ship is it?
It's the
You
important
just
one.
don't want to walk into a ship.
I'm getting on the ship!
This is mine now.
No, it's not mine. I don't know how to use it, but I'm going with you. This is the
Well-
only person prepared to leave. So
Who
hello.
Well, it is the only ship that is never ever used ever. It is the very
Of
ceremonial
course
looking
it
ship
is.
in front of Town Hall. The one that
But it's not
the very
in
fancy one that was
water. Yeah.
it's
Yeah, the gun that was presented in Act 1 so it can go off in Act 3, but it's not near the water.
No, it is in the water.
okay.
It's,
Then let's go.
It's on the docks. Just, nobody's ever sailed it because it wasn't technically, quote-unquote, finished yet.
So
What
is,
part is
Does
not
it have
finished?
how
Like
many
the
cannons
hull or
do
the
it
guns?
have?
Because let's just get on it.
well, hold on. Oswalt,
I mean, technically neither, I guess.
is anybody on that ship besides, like, are people trying to get it ready, or?
That ship?
Yeah.
No.
No. That is the only
Knack-
ship that nobody's trying to
Oswalt,
get ready. because-
Oswalt hauls ass and is looking for the shipmaster.
Yeah. Who
The
owns this
Dockmaster?
ship? We should.
Well, it's
Figure it
the
out.
Doki's mom.
Yeah, it's Dockmaster Grika. What's up?
Oh, well, if you're gonna do that, I guess
up?
Knack was gonna jump up on a barrel and just start fucking shouting at, like, rallying,
The troops, as it
like,
were.
just all the people on the dock to just start, like, getting these ships ready to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am gonna go with
Should I
you.
do that, or should I go to get the Dockmaster?
I'm gonna go with those because I think I want to fight the Dogmaster. And not fight him, find him.
Oh.
Then I'll fight him so that he will give me a vote.
Yeah.
Knack jumps up on a barrel and starts riling up all the people on the docks to, like, get these ships ready to fight.
From the bubbling ocean comes the world crab.
Jeph really fucked us on this one. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the end of another episode of Stumble Quest. Hope you enjoyed the show. As usual, music is provided by Kevin McLeod of Incompetech.com, and the theme is Struttin from Louie Zong. We will have a new episode for you on all of our platforms in 2 weeks. If you want to see what we're up to on the internet, we are on Twitter at StumbleQuest, and we have a wonderful Discord full of wonderful people that I cannot recommend you joining enough. Come hang out with the crew and other fans. It's the best. They're the best.